Hey everybody, I'm Brittany Lewis, a breaking news reporter here at Forbes. Joining me now at Iconoclast is Sonia Gardner. Sonia, I appreciate you coming on today.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course, a theme that we have really heard throughout the day is AI. And one of the panelists said, one of the most common phrases you hear today, aside from hi, bye, and thank you, is AI. So why do you think we are seeing this fast-growing technology?
I think that it's amazing, right, what AI can do, and also what will AI be able to do in the future. Just recently, Microsoft announced that we're going to have Excel and Word and be able to create spreadsheets just by asking for it, right? So if you think about the amount of time that you can save, but then the flip side is, well, what type of mistakes will be made? Right? So you have to balance that. And the question is, will it do 50% of your work and then you have to do the other 50%? Or is it going to do a much larger amount? And then the risks of AI, right? I think that's what everybody's talking about right now.
Let's talk about that, because it sounds like you're saying we should be cautiously embracing AI, but what are those risks?
I think the risks, this morning I saw something which I thought was very interesting, just in terms even of the election, right? That there is fake news, fake pictures, AI just being on Facebook and the amount, Twitter, everything that can be generated. And in terms of how much of AI is going to be spreading news, and how are we going to differentiate between what's accurate and what's not? So that is part of the risk, right? And in terms of what is the regulation? And will companies be fined? Will there be regulation in terms of what you can do, what you must disclose? No, we don't have any of those answers. So I think that this time, it would be good if the government got ahead of it, right? And instead of seeing some of the problems that some of technology brought. There's so many positives, but there are also risks, and there needs to be some regulation. At least I think so.
I do want to talk about those positives. A, what do you think they are? And B, are you excited for this future where we are working in tandem with AI?
Yes, I'm excited for it. I think the younger generation is even more excited, right? That's all they can talk about, and they're using it a lot already. I think that if it makes us more efficient, I think that's a good thing, right? In terms of, do I think that it's going to replace people and lower the workforce? At least I don't believe so. Not by large quantities, because you're still going to have to double check everything. And I'm sure there's a limit to how much of the work that can be done by AI.
That's a relief, because when you hear AI, the first thing everyone asks me, regardless of industry, is, am I going to be replaced? Is my job safe? And in March, Goldman Sachs predicted 300 million jobs will be lost or degraded by artificial intelligence. So when you hear that kind of staggering number, what's your reaction?
I think that unfortunately, it's probably true in a lot of industries, right? So we have a small firm. So do I think that AI, I'm looking through my own microscope here in terms of what is it going to do with our firm. I don't see us replacing a lot of people with AI. But
your employees can breathe this high relief right now.
Exactly. But do I see that globally? Sure, of course. A lot of companies will reduce the workforce if they're saving money, it's more efficient, and they figure out ways where they're not making mistakes.